Yo, JBlanked here. Today we're using the Liverpool bass in Logic Pro. Let's go. Josh sent over this loop last night and we're going to use it in today's video. Okay, first we need to find the tempo. So let's double click on it, click Smart Tempo, and then Analyze. And this will get us the tempo. Make sure to change it to constant. And there we are, 100. Change this to 100, and then let's exit out of this. Okay, next let's zoom out a little bit, and then we're just going to loop the first 4. Let's hear it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the bass. It is a stock plugin in Logic Pro, and it uses the sampler. My understanding of it is that it is a synth with a cutoff and some extra drive. Now, the cool thing about this is you're able to adjust the tune and the fine, which is what we're going to use in today's video. But you can also add more filters, you can add mapping, you can even add zones and target specific zones to fade out different areas or crossfade or shorten, etc. Okay, let's close out of this and we're going to head to my keyboard. One thing you'll notice is the bass sounds slightly off from the key of the beat. Okay, so let me turn the beat down and we're gonna head over to my piano and you'll hear what I mean. Just on a loop going. Okay? Okay, here I am on the piano. Okay, and notice how it sounds a little off. Now what we have to do is go inside of the sampler and we're going to lower the fine pitch by 50 cent. And that will put us in a half key. And the reason for this is sometimes when sampling, we will sample down or up to a certain tempo. And we do that to make the pitch of the sample higher or lower in most cases. Sometimes the new key is not in a whole key. It's not common for musicians to understand about half keys because they are rarely used, especially in the Western side of the world. Okay, now let's open up the bass amp, which is what drives the sound some more. I am using the direct box, which is the default, but I like to use this setting called deep and then to turn it off of hard and put it on soft. Pause! And that will really bring out the power and drive of the bass while keeping it smooth. And then lastly, we have a compressor, which is also the default. The default works fine, but sometimes I will use the one called bass heavy. And then turn off the distortion or put it on soft. Okay, and now let's exit out of that. Now we're going to head over to my keyboard and lay down a bass for this beat. Now the pitch of the bass should be in the key of the beat. All right, let's see what we can come up with. Okay, I'm gonna press R and it will do a countdown, and here we go. Let's open it up and quantize. And now let's hear it again. Okay, let's move these closer together at the end. This needs some more space. All right, sounds great. Now we're going to use the equalizer. You can use the stock EQ, but in today's video, we're going to use Record Genius, which is a free music assistant plugin. It has presets ready to go for the bass. So we just go down and we can use the, let's use the 808.2 preset, which will heighten up between 1600 and then brighten us up around 1500 and then take out some of the highs. Okay, now let's exit out of this. To get Record Genius, I put a link in the description. It's completely free to download and has all of the presets that I've been using to create, record, and mix music since 2019. Let's hear it. Turn it down a little bit. Turn this back up. Let's take a look at our compressor, which is way too hot. Okay, that'll work for now. I'll go and clean this up before I send this to Josh. Today we added a Liverpool bass to a hip hop beat in Logic Pro. For more Logic Pro tips or beat making tutorials, make sure to subscribe, and while you're at it, leave a thumbs up on this video. I'm JBlanked. Until next time, peace.